Welcome to the police surveillance camera. You look at the work of the police as it is. No actors, no repetitions, only the reality from the chest camera. This is the adrenaline dash cam. On December 4, 2020, motorists driving along Interstate 40 in Franklin County, Arkansas, witnessed a tense chase. It all started after a black Chevrolet Impala with frosted windows took off from the place where it was stopped by the traffic police. The driver has just been issued a report for driving with a revoked license. But perhaps he was hiding something more? The intruder swerved sharply to the side of the road, almost causing an accident and endangering the lives of others. The question arises, why did the participants in the movement not notice any sirens or flashing lights? Maybe the signals from the special services are not enough. Or is it time for people to be reminded of a simple rule? Make way for emergency services without delay? The truck driver, who witnessed the incident, was amazed and outraged by the fugitive's audacity, but anger quickly turned to satisfaction when he saw how justice was taking its toll. The patrolman accurately performed a pit maneuver, and the violator's car spun. The truck drove slowly by, and its driver thought with a grin, "He can't get out now." But the fugitive regained control and, as if out of spite, drove into the oncoming lane of an inner-city highway. Shocked eyewitnesses shook their heads and repeated incredulously, "He seems to be completely insane." In itself, chasing at such speeds is an extremely risky business. But now a car was racing down the highway in the opposite direction, as if racing against fate. It was a real nightmare. The police took drastic measures. One of the crews headed towards the intruder, while others began to maneuver to block possible escape routes. A moment later, a head-on collision became inevitable. The intruder was speeding at over 160 kilometers per hour. This may have been the most difficult decision for the patrolman in his entire service. The chase lasted more than 11 minutes. Eventually, an officer named Ray found himself in front of the man he was chasing. Standing with his chest in the path of danger, he took a desperate step, rammed the fugitive's car at full speed, thereby putting an end to the race. The terrifying collision shocked everyone, but fortunately, none of the outsiders were injured. An intruder named Starnes was detained. He was charged with assaulting a police officer, resisting arrest, and driving without a valid driver's license. The court set bail at $100,000. Irresponsible and dangerous actions do not go unpunished. One can only guess, who will be the next participant in such madness? And everyone who was driving along the highway that day was sure that they had witnessed a scene from a movie. Except it wasn't Hollywood. It was a reality. What do you think? Did the officer do the right thing? Write in the comments. And we're moving on. June 7, 2022, Manati, Florida. The bright red car staged a real chase with the police. When the driver finally slowed down, the agitated woman claimed that she was allegedly attacked on the road. According to her, another motorist threw a bottle of water at her. Her companion confirmed this version, only making the situation even more tense. The police watched as the woman tried her best to blame others, but the point was obvious. It was she who lost her temper and started the conflict. Recently released from prison, she was riding with a 6-year-old child in the back seat. Her behavior did not fit in with the image of a caring and responsible mother. The way she behaved would have been more suitable for a scandal in the toilet at a gas station.
Let me see your hands! Hands! Out the window!
I got a kid in here, be careful. I have a kid in the back seat. No, don't grab me, don't grab me, don't grab. What are you grabbing me for? What are you grabbing me for? What, are you recording?
Okay,
I'm
trying to...
Don't grab me, don't grab me, I'm getting out, I'm getting out, I'm getting out. Do not grab me, do not grab me. I'm gonna give you my driver right here.
Okay, I'm recording too.
Them people threw that shit at my car, I have no problem giving my license, I promise. I have no problem.
Well, you saw the blue lights, right?
I did, yeah.
And for the street, the question arose, is this recklessness or a complete lack of common sense? It was hard to understand what was going on in her head. Maybe it was the substances, or maybe it was just an extreme degree of inadequacy. The woman argued with the law enforcement officers, behaved more and more inadequately, and was clearly losing control. In an amicable way, she should have been handcuffed right away and not allowed to return to the car. Soon she left the highway, but she wasn't going to give up. Instead, she got out of the car, bent down, and looking at the police, defiantly slapped her ass. An absolutely defiant and inappropriate act. After that, you can't help but wonder what the future holds for her child. No sooner had she left the prison walls than she found herself behind bars again, this time for irresponsible and dangerous antics. She was charged with dangerous driving and endangering the life of a child. Her constant disregard for common sense and safety.
Can you step out of the vehicle? Let me talk to you.
For what?
You
don't even know his no.
You're gonna talk to her. Because I wanted to talk to you away from her so we can talk.
No.
I told you what happened already.
He's
You're not
stepping
under
out the vehicle.
arrest.
He don't have to step out the vehicle to tell you what happened. No, bro.
Sit down.
Three, I swear to God, snap on his knee. He does not need to step out the vehicle to tell you
Would
what
you
happened.
shut up?
No, I the fuck I won't. No, I won't.
I just need to talk to you.
No. That ain't
So
no
that way I
talking.
can talk to you.
No,
Hurry
he's gonna tell you the same shit I told you.
I don't understand. We all have the same story, so what's the difference?
Listen, can I get your ID, your name, and your badge number, please?
Do I have a right to
No.
that?
863. Get on the ground.
Fuck you. My kid in the car. Elijah, get out. You're pushing with my kid in the car. You're pushing. Are you You like my ass? That bitch is fat. That bitch is fat. You like it, huh? Pictures and videos if you want to buy them. That's what I thought. He's gone. He ran out. Good luck finding him. Can I call somebody for my son? He's gone. That's gone, boy. He's gone. Good luck. Get my phone out of the front, sending him to me. Don't worry about these cops. Send me my phone now.
Run. Across the cow field. That's 220.
Raises serious concerns. It remains to be hoped that she will come to her senses and will be able to show her child a more worthy example. But do you think the police did the right thing? Write in the comments. At about 2 o'clock in the afternoon on June 20th, 2024, in St. Lucie, Florida, a real traffic drama unfolded in front of shocked motorists. It all started with the fact that patrol officers noticed a white Mercedes on the SR91 highway. The car was registered to a person with a revoked driver's license and a valid arrest warrant. The police signaled to stop, but instead of pulling over to the curb, the driver stepped on the gas and sped forward. The car seemed to break loose. It seemed as if his wife had just called him and furiously told him to be home immediately. Weaving between the rows and dodging through dense traffic, he began using the curb to overtake, turning the freeway into a scene straight out of the Fast and the Furious movie. Everything that was happening looked like action shots, not like a weekday on the road. At that time, the pursuit had already covered more than 150 kilometers. The speed is not prohibitive, but stable. I wonder what the truck driver thought when he saw the whole race in the mirror. The scene is definitely not one that you quickly forget. The rest of the traffic was clearly stunned. Many simply did not have time to react and give way in time, while the police rushed past, relentlessly following the fugitive. Green, green, green again. The traffic lights favored the chase. Everything was happening on I-95. The driver, who was stuck in the inner lane, suddenly jumped out through several lanes and tried to turn around through a dividing zone overgrown with grass. But the maneuver failed. The SUV, which replaced the main patrol car, went into a frontal attack. A clever pit maneuver spun the Mercedes, and it flew into the divider. The police acted clearly. A second blow followed a couple of seconds later. But despite this, the driver managed to regain control of the car and roared back onto the highway. Other drivers just watched in horror, not knowing how it would end. When trying to turn off I-95 onto SR70, the pursued car began to shake. All the efforts of the police had already been reflected on it. The experience, even if it was more than 10 years behind the wheel, did not help. The Mercedes crashed into a police car, flew to the side of the road, and literally a second later, another car crashed into it. It's the end of the race. There was nowhere else to run. According to statistics, almost 90% of those who run away from the police are hiding much more serious crimes behind it, and these two turned out to be no exception. During the search, cocaine, oxycodone, MDMA, marijuana, as well as various drug paraphernalia were found in the car. Both detainees are currently in custody at the St. Lucie County Jail. They face a variety of charges, from possession of prohibited substances to trying to escape from the police. Derek Danavon, Taylor Jr., and William Wade Woods were unlucky. Their escape ended in disaster. But the police managed to demonstrate real skill and organize an exciting operation worthy of a television screen. Do you think the police did everything right, or should they work on the mistakes? All the participants in these real events eventually paid for their actions. Thank you for being with us. Don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel, and leave your opinion in the comments. There are even more shocking and exciting stories from our roads ahead. See you in the next issue.